Hey everybody, how we doing today? My name is Michael and welcome to MS FITZ'S Adventures. Hey, hope you've been doing okay. You guys know what to do first though, right? Go ahead and go down below and give us that big like. Go ahead and subscribe after that. And if you ring that bell, you'll get notifications each week that we have a video. So, we'll be right back in just a second. Hey guys, thanks for joining us today. I really appreciate it, and so does Dione. I want to thank all the new subscribers out there. We've gotten almost 200 subscribers in the last 4 or 5 months, so I want to really thank that. We're very thankful for it. And if you haven't subscribed, please do. We're shooting for at least 1,000 subscribers or more, and we have to get all these hours watched. It's like 4,000 hours to get paid. So we're trying to just keep on chugging along and doing our videos, and I've been putting out a whole bunch of shorts, which has brought a lot of people in to see our regular videos also. So I want to thank everybody for that. I want to thank the people that have been watching since the beginning, and you know who you are. Go ahead and get on Patreon and check it out, guys. I mean, I have that going on too. Also, we have our website. I hope you've gotten onto the website and checked out all the photos and everything else about our site. But I want to tell you what happened last week. So last week I went out to do a video and it was nice out, and I went outside here and I was going to show you what things needed to be done. I haven't even done any of those yet, by the way, because the weather's been so bad. But yeah, I brought you around the camper and everything, and at first the gimbal that I have didn't work. I guess it didn't take a charge or something was wrong with it, so I changed the cameras. I have 3 of these GoPro 8s, and the one that I changed it for is GoPro 102. And GoPro 102 didn't have a battery in it, didn't have anything in it, didn't have, it had the mod cover on it, and it was on one of the stands that I have. So I went ahead and took it out, put a new battery in it, made sure the SD card was good. Everything was great. I went outside. I went out and did that little video, walking around the camper, showing you Starlink and telling you what's going on with Max, and also the water and all that other stuff that I showed you. And then I couldn't get back in the house. So that was kind of bad. So I kind of broke into the house, had to climb in through a window that was open just a little teeny bit, and I opened it a little bit more, and I climbed my fat butt into the window. Alarm went off, which we have an alarm here. It was behind me, and I got onto the couch, and then we have that box fan that's always there, and the box fan fell on top of me. I ripped my shirt coming in. Yeah, I was a mess, and that wasn't just the half of it. I just went out to do the video, just to talk to you guys like we're doing now. So then I got in here and I kind of cleaned everything up, got everything working okay, and decided to go get the battery out, take the SD card in and plug it into the computer and start doing a video like I normally would do. But the problem was, after I got the mod case off, now they have mod cases on them for a microphone on them that doesn't really work that well. It also helps me to put the new microphones on it or anything. It has like a hot shoe that's not really a hot shoe, it's just a shoe. So all these things can fit on your mod itself. I got home and I wanted to take the battery out, take the SD card out, you know, put the camera up like I always do, because I keep them in socks. I keep them in old socks, the cameras. So I went ahead and tried to take the battery out, and when I did that, the cover fell off the battery. So I don't know what happened, but instantaneously it started sparking, and instantaneously it caught on fire. And I'm like right now sitting at the dinette set here, and behind me I put a curtain up today, but the door is right there, and I had the curtain for the door up, and actually the door was even open because I wanted to get some air in the house. and it caught on fire, and I threw the camera outside, and I freaked out and went, oh my God, my camera's on fire, what the heck? When it was out and I knew it was cool, I went ahead, it didn't burn anything, it just fried the battery inside of it. I wanted to get out the battery, you know, and I wanted to get the SD card out, see if anything worked, and save what I did last week. So long story short, nothing came out from last week, and I had to go out a third time and record it. So I had to hurry up and get all that video done last week, and yeah, so I just want to tell you that that video was very rough to do. I'm going to talk about GoPro. I really like the GoPro cameras. We have the 8s. We started with the 4. I bought that when we first left. I think we had it for 3 years, 2 years. I still have it. It still works fine. The new advanced cameras finally were getting up there, and 8 was the newest one when we bought them. So now they're all the way up to 12. The anti-shake that they have on them is a lot better now than it was at the beginning, but I guess the 12 and all the other ones are really super good now. They still heat up a little bit. My 8s have heated up, the 4 heated up. It's the battery. I do it in everything in 4K, so if I leave this on for a long period of time, it tends to heat everything up, and that is the problem with GoPros, and that's the problem with the batteries. I've always used GoPro batteries. Dione bought me some, I think, that weren't, but I never have used them. They're brand new batteries sitting in there. GoPro batteries, I don't know why, but they have something in them that makes the camera run better, or the batteries that you can buy that are third-party batteries or whatever, they're usually batteries that are pretty much the same. So I don't understand what the difference is, but there must be a difference in all that. I don't know. I belong to GoPro, and when I bought the first camera that I bought, I paid $50 a year, and they said, you know, if anything happens to your cameras, or you want to trade it in for another one, you know, or this or that, that they do all that. And because I'm a member, I get 25% off of all the goods and all the products that they have. So I've been using them and paying them, but I've really never had any problems with any of the cameras up until then, last week. So I called up the nice people there. I got a really super nice lady, and she walked me through it. I think we talked on the phone for an hour. I took all these pictures. I want to show you the pictures that I sent her. So the pictures that I sent her were of the camera, of the battery stuck in the camera, and the mod case. She said, yes, it's fully warranted. Don't worry about it. You know, have no worries. We'll have this taken care of for you in a couple weeks. And I said, okay. I did tell her that we're leaving and we're going to Colorado. So I gave her this address that I had to give her to get it to where it had to go, to look at it to make sure that it was okay to give me a new one. And then supposedly it's going to cost me $100 to get a new camera, but the one they're giving me is the 10. I think the camera that I really would have wanted anyways, instead of being 4K in 30, it's 4K in 60 or 4K in 120 frames per second. You can get more content in fast motion things and everything else, so that's really cool. It seems like it's going to be a better camera, they say, so that's good too, but I have to pay $100. So when she said that, I said, well, okay, how about the SD card? Can I get another one of those, since the one that I got, and I put it in to see if there was anything on it? Well, it was completely wiped out, and the card is no good ever again. So she said, well, just call ScanDisk, and they'll send you a new one. And I'm like, well, no, why don't you send me a new one, because it's your batteries that did it. I said, well, okay, if you're going to give me a new camera, is it going to come with a battery? She said, yes. I said, good. And she said it's going to come with a smaller ScanDisk memory card. So I went ahead and purchased a 128 instead of a 64. They're going to give me the 64 anyways. I'll use it for one of our phones or for something else later on down the road. It's good. Well, you know, you're going to give me a battery. Doesn't come. You're going to give me an SD card, but it's going to be the smaller one. And I said, well, how about a media mod? I mean, when I get the media mod, you know, mine's not going to fit anymore. And she said, well, I'll tell you what, go ahead and take a picture of it also and send it in, and we'll give you a new media mod since you had bought one for the other camera and blah, blah, blah. Hey, that worked for me. So now it's been out for a whole week and 2 days, actually 1 day. Today is Saturday. I'm trying to get this video out for tomorrow. I procrastinated a little bit, and I'm sorry about that. But anyways, yeah, so they're going to send me a brand new camera. The camera should be here. If they don't call me this next week, it will be up in Durango. They'll have to call me up, and I'll have to pay the $100, which I'm going to have to scrape up. But I think it's worth doing. I have paid probably for 4 years, so I've given GoPro $200. I have gotten off on the 2 other cameras 25%, and also all the devices and all the things, accessories that go with it. Yeah, so I think I've gotten my money's worth out of GoPro, so that was a really good thing too. So yeah. Tell me what you think. Do you guys like GoPros? What do you think of the picture with our cameras? Are they good? The second thing I want to do and show you guys are our new Rode microphones. This is the one I'm using right now. I know you can hear me really well. I don't have to talk very loud. I've been using it now since we got here. Tell me what you think about the audio quality now. I've learned a couple different things with it. I still haven't learned one thing with it, how to get stereo out of one of them. So everything we do is pretty much in mono. It tries to be stereo, but one side of the channel is weaker than the other, which I have no idea why that would be. So yeah, we got the Rode microphones. They're pretty nice. I want to show you what it looks like on the camera, so that's what I'm going to do now. I'll go ahead and put it on the camera for you. So I want to show you this. What it is this is our new receiver, okay? It has to go on the camera. There are 2 of these, right? Dione can wear one, I can wear the other. This here, right here, is receiving, okay? So when I speak into it, it goes into here, and then it records onto the camera itself. Pretty cool, huh? And then this, the reason why I brought this brand, there's other brands out there now that are cheaper. They're knockoffs of this brand, which is Rode's. Rode is a really good microphone quality. This one here, actually in each one of the microphones has its own SD card. So when I turn on the receiver, and I turn on the microphone, I'm using one is mine, 2 is Dion's. Microphone 1, I click again on the bottom, which is the on and off switch right there. And when I do that, it records inside on an SD card that's mounted in it. So that is pretty cool. So these little SD cards, I don't know, you can't get to them. Like I said, they're built in. But this thing works really super well. I mean, you can hear me just perfectly plain, okay? So, all right, guys, I wanted to show you the app that comes along with the Rode microphones. They're pretty cool. I'm going to take the Rode microphone number 2 that I have, which is this one right here. I don't know if you can see 2. It says 2 right there. I'm going to take it and I'm going to go ahead and plug it in. Here's the little USB. It's a USB-C port. I'm going to go ahead and plug it in with, I don't want to get rid of all this cable here, but here we go. I'm going to go ahead and plug it in. So now it's in. And I'll show you the other camera. Now all of a sudden this comes up and it says wireless to go. So if I take my little mouse and I go over here and, here, let me see something here. Yeah, if I go over here and I click that, it's going to say all the stuff here. I can customize it. This here is where I would actually go to erase everything. It has 7 hours right here of recording time. Here's all my settings. It's always going to record. The little pad is on. I don't know what that is. I looked for it. I can't find it. The little bright LED light. And what happens is when I know what this is. Hold on a second. I want to record too. So if I push this button now, this one's on, I think. Or is it on? Yeah, it's on. It's going to record also. So now this one is recording inside the camera, okay? And if I turn it off, once I turn it off, I can go ahead and probably go ahead and see what's on there. So let's do that right quick, okay? There you go. It's got one recording on it today, okay? So this recording right here is from GoPro 2. Rhodes 2, R2 I should call it. And I don't have this one plugged in yet, so I can only do one at a time. So what this does is, once I got it plugged in here, I can go on to here. I can listen to it. Listen. Hey, they're both recording now. Okay, here we go. All right, guys. Ready? Syncing everything. 1, 2, 3. All right, so now what I need to do is I need to take this, let's say, and I want to put it into a file. All right, so the export is here, right? If I click it, it's going to say, hey, where do you want it? And I'm going to say, hey, you know where I want it? I want it in my all my stuff here. So I am going to go up to here. I'm going to find, oh, I got all these hard drives. Hold on a second. If I go to here, right, I click it, this is the recording we just made. All right, there, it's that right there. Now if I say I want to export it, I go over to here, brings up here, and it says, hey, where do you want to export it to? Well, I would like to probably export it to C drive, which is here, and I want to do it into my project, and this is 113. So I'm going to show you how easy this one is, okay? So if I select the folder, automatically uploading now. So if I go back into that folder, right? Samsung. Go over here. Go to my projects. Go to 13. Go to Rhodes microphone. Hey, look, here's a recording. Hey, they're both recording now. Okay, here we go. He's right now and kind of playing with them a little bit. 100 feet. But if Dion's riding her bike and I'm riding my bike, and we're just pretty cool, huh? So guys, I just want to tell you this works really super well. I got the recording where I wanted it. I go to close. That's all I have to do. I want to say, hey, let's go ahead and get rid of that, okay? So I want to take this over here, and I look. It says it's 99% charged, right? It also says that I have 7 hours remaining. So I can record on these cameras at 7 hours at broadcast quality uncompressed. 7 hours. If you compress it, you can get twice that much, but it doesn't sound as good. So it also has a diagnostic. You can run them one at a time. It goes through everything, making sure the microphones work exactly like they're supposed to work. They also have, here on the camera, they have the little, they call them cat, and they just twist off. At the top of the microphone, you can see what that is right there. Yeah. So that's the microphone Rode Go 2s. Alright guys, thanks for watching us. I really appreciate you guys joining us each week. You know, you can subscribe and like, so go ahead and do that down below. Go down there and give us that big like. It really helps with the algorithm. Also, go ahead and subscribe. And if you ring that bell, you get notifications each week that we have a video coming out, huh? And you can come and join us every Sunday, 6 o'clock in the morning, all right? Hey, before you go, check out MS FITZ'S Adventures, which is fun. I got all our pictures on there. Our weekly blog is on there for the vlog. A blog for the vlog, it's called. And then we also have Patreon on there, and Patreon is great because if you become a member, you help us, you support us, and you support this channel. So go over to Patreon and check it out. This is what it does. And these are the tiers to choose from. We have 3 of them. We have a $3, a $6, and then we also have a $16 tier. So check that out. And hey, guess what? I'll see you next week. You guys be good and be kind, and and take care of yourselves. And we'll see you next week. All right, guys? MS FITZ'S Adventures. Bye.